It is the 1.5 update, and as you can see, I'm just waiting for it to load, confirm data. Okay, so this is the idle patch, is what I'm calling it, because we're getting introduced to a brand new character who is an idol. Well, somewhat, like we met her before, but I mean, like now we can actually like really get into her. Oh, booyah! All right, love that they keep doing this. Nice, nice, nice. I think they do those normally for like the first year that the game's out. All right, that. Whoa, got a bunch of stuff. Okay. Rewards and whatnot. Name. Those aren't really. That's not really anything. All right. Store. Okay, there she is. Oh yeah, they also have the outfits, and I don't know how they use. Or okay. Okay. So it looks like it's a. Oh, they introduced a new. Bro. Okay, it looks like they introduced a new system to earn. But it's a gray version, and we can normally earn the colored version in game. So I'm assuming the gray version we can also earn. So Ellen, looks like we can get her, and it's for some reason 23% off instead of just 25. This is the alternate outfit for her. I was gonna say she looks different than I remember because she was wearing red. Alternate outfit. Oh, that's prompting us to buy that, right? Outfits today. Today's outfit. So I guess they're probably gonna cycle through different outfits and having them on sale, maybe? Eight days. Dang it. Okay. Or I don't know, maybe we can't even earn that black and white version, that new money that they just introduced. Who knows? Like, this is the shop, not like... Dang, I always hit that. No. That? Okay, signals. Let's see what we got. Okay, that's... Wait, is that what her outfit difference is? It's literally she's not wearing the red top, I don't think. I think that's the only difference between this and her normal outfit. Okay, we have a chance to get Ellen. She's really good. Alright, so we're still gonna try to get the Section 6 Bangaboo. Yeah, okay, so it looks like a repeat for Ellen and her engine, and then also the new character. I believe we're also supposed to be getting the reporter, her manager, as well, but I think she's coming in the later half. And also the side character, the A characters, is Ambi and the maid with the saw blade. Alright, events, what do we got going on? Got a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, our New Year's celebration is usually a pretty big thing. Oh, nice. Okay, interesting. So they have this art motif for this event. Usually they do this whenever it's like a VHS tape style, like storyline. Another one. I think that's, yeah, that's a little over the top for it just being, try this character. Like, do we need that at full animation? Oh wow, I didn't pick up the final ones of these. 5 days left, okay. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff. Oh wait, okay, this first one shows the other outfit. Right here, boom. Yeah, it's more of, I guess, a casual outfit, if you want to say that, even though it looks pretty... The outfit almost looks more complicated than her actual outfit that she normally wears. Alright, let's get into the city. Staff room VHS. That's the inverse VHS staff room. Alright. Yeah, let's do all our usual daily stuff. Get that out of the way immediately. Then we can just go full force into what's going on. Oh yeah, and let's see if the newspaper's updated too. Yeah, it is. Extra. I believe that's supposed to be what her stage name was. And or is. Turn page. Same old, same old. Am I crazy? It feels like the turn page is always the same and never different. Me.
Have a cup of coffee to jumpstart
I
your
wonder
day.
why they changed this too. They changed it like a patch ago, where there's like a lot less things we can get. Alright, and I don't think there's a map update to this one, unfortunately. Despite, like, we just got like that oceanfront one, but it's like super small. I wish we had a bit of a bigger zone for that. Or it's not even an oceanfront, I don't think. It's just like waterfront in general. I hope we get a bigger area that's a waterfront area. Let's do this. What do we got? Oh, is she gonna get kidnapped? I don't know. I always think idle kidnapping. That's like #1 crime.
Starloop is an important place to me. Countless musicians have performed on this stage, including the artist who inspired my music, Mr. Yoranda Winter. I hope my own concert can also have that kind of power.
Astros! What's the theme for your New Year's concert going to be? A tribute to Mr. De Winter?
Probably something like the astronomical moment. As we enter the new year, I hope everyone will be able to grasp their own moments of happiness.
Oh, sounds like you're hinting at something. Have you managed to grasp your own happiness recently, Astra? Got any news to share with us?
What a sneaky question. I've been fortunate to have happiness on my side all along, and that's why I want to share this feeling with everyone in New Eridu through my music. Anyway, thank you all for your support. I'll be waiting for you at Starloop Tower.
Buying tickets? You ready, Fairy? Act immediately at my command.
Affirmative. Once I receive your command, I'll hack into the system and secure the tickets. Master, I have a report of workplace abuse. Please address it promptly. The report states that a certain individual is attempting to use nepotism to force a diligent and humble smart employee into taking on extra tasks unrelated to work.
Oh, you snitch. Never reported to the teachers. That's how everything gets worse. You have to do old school revenge on your own, bud.
How could you, Belle? Only I get to keep Fairy on call 24/7 and make her do random chores for me.
Affirmative. Apart from hollow root analysis, I am currently also responsible for other important tasks like instant intel gathering, organizing Master's schedule, and praising Master in novel ways.
You tattletale AI! Remember, that Master of yours is my brother. Wise, please make Fairy help me score those tickets. They're nearly impossible to get.
All right, Fairy. Name your price. Would you do it for more electricity?
Evaluating. Suggestion. Clarifying and formalizing the positions and hierarchy of all staff. Clearly, Master's supreme assistant is Fairy. First assistant is Bangboo01, EOS. Second assistant is Bangboo06. Third assistant is Bangboo18.
Hey, what about me?
I think we had... Yeah, we do have more than one Bangboo, because we have one that's running the cash register. For some reason, I didn't even think about that. We have 3 Bangboo, according to her. Then what's the third one? The one that we use for the hollows, the one that runs the store.
All right. It's okay, Belle. Fairy, you're definitely the supreme assistant. Sure, she might not be on EOS's level, but Belle still brings more to the table than Lil Six, right?
Information updated. Master's supreme assistant is Fairy. First assistant is Bangboo01, EOS. Second assistant is Belle.
Fine. For the sake of the tickets, I'll accept this arrangement. For now. Wait, the tickets! They're on sale already! Fairy, now!
Affirmative. Ticketing platform hacked. Remaining tickets 0. Mission failed.
Ah.
No!
Mission failure post-analysis. Mission would have succeeded if you had given the command 181 milliseconds earlier. Such a shame, second assistant.
No seeing Astro for me. And Wise got to meet her again and again. Is this what they call protagonist privilege?
Yes.
Yep, that's right.
Aww, Wise. How could you and Fairy gang up on me like this?
No, definitely not. I would never bully you like that,
I
Belle.
would, definitely.
Ugh, I officially became the second assistant and still no tickets. Not fair.
Master, I have detected a commission on Internet offering generous pay and added it to your schedule. Please check with second assistant for details.
See that? You said you wouldn't, but you're bossing me around already.
Oh, wait, dude, Okay, I think they updated with more characters we can walk around with. I don't think I've ever actually used that function. We're gonna give that a try. Although, I don't know, they might mess it up in cutscenes and stuff. I wonder if they have, like, unique talking points when we talk to other people, or if it's just gonna kind of pop back to Wise. Now, 06. Where'd the rest of our guys go? To the HDD. gotta hack the mainframe for the tickets.
The client must be nearby. What's this?
01, there we go. Anja? Or
Thank you, everyone. That one was for you. We have another spectator. What's a Bangboo doing here all alone? It's dangerous.
Astra, it's me, Wise. I never would have guessed it was urine and not commission.
Wise? In a Bangboo? Oh, you're so cute! This could be a problem. What do I do?
okay. First of all, like, she's an idol, so I have to assume, like, they gotta do a song with her, like they did with Robin in Honkai Star Rail. And Robin's songs in Honkai Star Rail are all legitimate pop bangers, like, crazy good. I really hope she gets the same treatment and she gets some banger songs, and they're not just kind of generic things. Hopefully.
What's wrong? Don't worry too much. I'm a legendary proxy after all. I won't let anything happen to you.
It's not the hollow I'm worried about. I'm just wondering, should I punish you a little? We've known each other for so long, and I had no clue about your secret identity. It feels like I never truly knew you.
Yeah, that's typical of Wise. I'd never keep any secrets from you, Astra.
Oh, you too! But I must say, this is a pleasant surprise. Of all the proxies on Internet, you're the one who's joining me on this. I knew it! Fate really does favor me. I'm sure today's treasure hunt will go well.
They always try to make idol characters. They're so complex. They like going on adventures and stuff. It's like, you're an idol, alright? Stay in your lane. Let's do rhythm games or something.
Oh yeah, I was about to ask. What's so important that you had to do this yourself?
It's a highly sought-after treasure. Of course I have to handle it personally. It's the legendary record of Yolanda Winter's final performance. I've mentioned it to you before. The version available on the market isn't genuine.
How do you know it's fake?
Because I was there at the performance, and the recording is nothing like what I heard. Even as a starstruck kid, I knew it was different. That performance wasn't planned. It was originally just a small fan meetup at a music store. At that time, Yoran had left his agency, and because of some legal issues, he was forced to stop performing. Both Odium and Fugue claimed to own his performance rights. Even though it was his own voice, he wasn't allowed to perform as he wished. After Yoran's death, that unpublicized performance became his final work. Then, not long ago, rumors of a bootleg recording appeared on Internet. The essence of that day was incredibly pure. Yoran was in top form, too. As we talked, he just started improvising. He interacted with the fans so naturally. That feeling of everyone singing along and the sensation of collective harmony we shared can't be put into words. It was almost like we had summoned something truly extraordinary.
Perhaps it was the power of music. Maybe that's why ancient mages chanted to use their magic.
Exactly! Music is magic! But after witnessing that performance, I came to a realization. Something clicked inside me. It felt like fate tapping me on the shoulder. I knew right then that I would become a musician myself.
Seems like this record really means a lot to you, Astra. Wise, get out of Eos right now. I have to be the proxy who finds this record.
Belle, let go of me, stop! Eos is getting dizzy.
Oh, you two are just so adorable. Fighting inside a Bangboo.
Yeah, so she's got like magic staff stuff going on. Oh. Okay, so we're...
The first objective is the Ballet Twins control room.
Alright, hold on. Nope, we can't look behind.
Please lead the way, legendary Proxy.
Alright, it looks like we can do a combo with our manager.
Control room is just ahead. Come with me.
A little like sound, or little like manager, sound engineer guy. Yeah, this is so like a magic. And it's Ethereal. Oh, it's a paparazzi.
That thing over there. Could it be?
Yeah, I was trying to say, it looks like in the little,
Thank you. I would have been so lost without your help.
in the little tutorial.
Well, if you really want to take us, then could you autograph?
A peaceful interlude.
Please stay close to me.
Okay, in the tutorial that they were showing her moves off in, it looks like we can combo in with her manager.
I didn't expect you to be so chivalrous.
Why won't even let me say a single word to Astra?
Yeah. I think we are definitely going to try to pull to get Astra, because we do
you're the
need
one who's always
more
demanding
Ether
things.
characters. Okay,
Careful, ambush!
her moves feel so slow.
My song is with you! Catch the rhythm. Someone left graffiti on the corner of the wall. The lights are all out. So scary. I think I heard singing.
Nice.
I wonder if it's something left by the paranormal exploration team.
Yeah, there's a lot of background dialogue happening right now.
If I get the chance, I'd like to hear Marionette.
Okay, you guys need to chill out. Like, it's been constant, like, background conversation this whole time. I love background
I
talk, but, like,
wonder what an
they are
Ethereal song
seriously
would sound
filling
like.
every inch of our walk with just them talking. It's like, bro, you need to chill. Yeah, her movements feel slow. her ult was good. She like ulted, did the big thunder thing, and it looked like her normal attack continued to do like big thunder strikes. So it's like one bit, like a small area of effect damage attack, and then you can do boosted damage for a little bit after that with your normal attacks, which is pretty good. And we also heard the song. I guess that's gonna be her song. It seems like they decided to just go straight up with the Chinese pop star to sing it. Well, I believe that it was a Chinese pop star that did Robin's as well, but she was singing in English. I don't know if there's two versions, like a Chinese version and an English version, but honestly, it sounded pretty good from what I heard. Or, her little, song bit that just popped off there. Wow, there's like quite a few treasure chests here. Okay, I need to pay attention to what we get from chests. We've just been getting the regular chrome stuff and not the new version. Like the black and white version, just the Technicolor version that we normally get. It doesn't help that everyone's like just shooting like long range things at us. Oh, again, okay. So when you hold down triangle, you do that evasion and then blast, and then you enter this mode where you can do like bigger. Okay, it seems like there's not really a range cap on her.
Fast, almost like it's running away.
Interesting, yeah, it looks like you can just literally do her attacks from as far away as you can.
Running away? Could it be that they actually encountered Marionette? Monsters are getting tougher and tougher. I hope the exploration team is okay.
Dang it! All of them are like red dodge things. So many of them. It's like, bro, give me some normal dodge things that aren't red. Yeah, like, this is the canonical version of her, and it just does not feel like she's doing a lot of damage to these guys. It feels slow, the damage doesn't feel big. Like, if she was slower moving, but the damage was bigger, I'd get it, but like, she just feels slow and doing average amount of damage.
The data ends here.
I suddenly feel really worried. Will the exploration team be okay?
Which, by the way, I love her staff. It's kind of like a throwback to an old-timey microphone. That's super dope. I'm surprised they resisted doing the whole... Oh, her magic spells has, like, musical notes coming off of it. Honestly, I'm a little over that. Just because a lot of the times it's just kind of generic. It'd be cool if her ult was just kind of like a big ult, which involves you having to do like a brief like mini game of like a rhythm game. To do like, oh, it's like multiple big like splash damage hits, but you have to do it in rhythm. That'd be a little cool. I've seen quite a few people playing Withering Waves, which is officially out on console. And honestly, part of me is like, maybe I should try it. Despite it being like, it's not made by Hoyoverse, but it's very Hoyoverse coded. Oh yeah, and apparently the federal government of the US is suing Genshin and over how they're doing the wishes in the game. So they have to pay like 20 million, I think. They have to like change some stuff about how they do the pull system. Like, and unfortunately, a lot of the stuff they want them to change is like a lot of this stuff the Chinese government kind of just has as default. And it's like, we should probably have those things as default as well for games. Like, in terms of stuff of just like, when they try to design a game to be hyper addictive, like certain countries have laws in place where like, you can't do that. Like daily login stuff for a lot of places are discouraged. Not disclosing the odds of like the pull rates is also a thing that's massively discouraged and stuff. But America really doesn't have that. But I think we're starting, I think it's not just Genshin. I think it's going to be like a new thing across the board, hopefully, where it's going to be like everyone needs to disclose these things and follow these guidelines if you're going to have a games as service and you can like spend real money on like pulling like, characters or outfits or whatever. Hopefully. Which, by the way, this is a nice little track here playing in the background. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if I've ever heard a song in this game where I'm just like bad. Where it just like doesn't. Oh, actually no. Where it doesn't fit the vibe. No, I think we've had some moments where like they play like normal fight music in an epic moment, and it's like completely kills the vibe.
Finally found it. Gotcha. Ow. You got me.
Miss Yao, let's keep improvisations on stage, shall we? Now then, please get in the car.
Bye-bye. Wait, I almost forgot. There's the autograph I owed you to my dearest daughter. Be sure to come to my New Year's concert, okay?
We're in. All right. Well, that happened. Thank you. All I have to say... Oh, God. Why? So harsh. Okay, so there's a thing in Genshin Impact where it's just like, would you just release the dating sim already? Where, like, they kind of vaguely allude... Very, very vaguely, lightly allude to, like, relationship stuff. A little bit. But they do it with, like, all characters.
What's Mr. Hobson blabbing about this time?
It's gotta be a whiny version of, please don't run off alone and stay safe before the show.
I'm happy they're actually doing
if
something
there's anything
with
that
this.
needs to be done, just give me the orders. There's no need to put yourself at risk.
Eve, are you angry?
No, just a straightforward, calm protest with no whining.
Don't be mad. Check out what I found. It's Yoran's legacy work, the legendary secret record. I told you before, remember? After Yoran left the agency, he held a small fan meetup in a music store. I was there, and so young at the time. I never thought I'd find a recording from that day. It's all thanks to the Proxies. I definitely would have gotten lost without them.
You trust people too easily. How do you know anything about these random proxies you found on Internet? Who they really are, what their motives might be, or if they can be trusted?
They're not random proxies. They're friends I knew before. I told you about them. The siblings who run the video store on 6th Street. What?
If you already knew they were proxies from the start, you could have just DM'd them on Knock Knock. Why bother making a formal Internet post?
True. I was just being stubborn out of habit. Sorry, I was wrong.
But they've managed to keep their proxy identity hidden from close friends, and they use a Bangboo to handle commissions. That means your friends are pretty careful and dependable. That's reassuring. Huh. If we invite them to the concert, then they might just come in handy. Let me think about where to station them.
Wow, Eve, you're surprisingly generous with compliments. For other people, that is. Wait, you're not planning to run a background check on them, are you?
Having every bit of information allows me to prepare for any scenario. Like if you decide to suddenly run off.
So then, what gave me away this time?
You borrowed the makeup artist's phone to post on Internaut. Pre-opened a bathroom door before the press conference for your escape. I have to say that the most creative idea this time was riding a public bike into the hollow.
Aw, I thought my plan was flawless. You're so sharp, Eve. Before you were a manager, were you a detective? Or a PubSec officer?
Not exactly, but close enough.
Uh-huh. So secretive. If you tell me, I promise I won't run off next time. I swear.
A professional spy.
Huh? Hang on. A professional spy? That's so cool! Sounds like the perfect inspiration for a song!
Are you really thinking of singing a song about being a professional spy at the New Year's concert?
Huh? Is that not allowed?
So, how's the concert showstopper coming along? Today's the production deadline. Okay, so we went against the entire board to buy Starloop for a New Year's concert, publicly announced your new single, and now you have writer's block. Did I miss anything?
Yes. Today's just the official deadline, and I know you've prepared plenty of fallback deadlines. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it right now. But there's no piano here. Can you help me, Eve?
I don't sing, you know that.
That's okay. You can just hum along with my cues, like this. Oh, wow.
You're not tricking me into singing for you, are you?
And solo from the manager. Spotlight shift. Totally sandbagger in front of everyone.
What's wrong?
We're being tailed. Those cars have been following us a while now. There's a companion hollow in the area. Let's use it to lose those unwelcome followers.
Okay, look, I think I'm gonna know what her backstory is, but ultimately it's like, how did you go from whatever you were doing before to being her manager? That's the part I want to know. It's like, okay, you very clearly had some sort of security or military background. How did you shift into what you're doing now? Okay, let's see how she plays. Hopefully she's a lot more faster, because unfortunately Astra, she's just like, she's ethereal, but she feels just as slow as Nicole, and it's like, that was the problem with Nicole, is she feels so slow. I need someone who uses ether as damage, but isn't slow. Oh, she's fast. Okay.
You think hiding in a hollow will make everything fine?
Oh, she uses wire. Oh, dude, she was a ninja.
Who do you need?
Wow.
Heads up. I arranged arranged for someone to
Some-
meet us before we entered the hollow.
I didn't realize that she used wire. That is sick. Yeah, she was probably a part
It
of
shouldn't be
Elite
far.
Force.
Follow me.
And yeah, okay, this works out way better. Using her as our main and then having Astra pop in for damage. So yeah, Astra's basically used just like a lot of our tanks are used. Where she just pops in, does some damage, and then pops out. I like her coat. I'm guessing she's probably gonna know someone in Section 6, or she's gonna know Soldier. Which, by the way, apparently, there's been some art going around. I don't know if it's just really convincing fan art, or if it's actual art from Zenless Zone Zero, but it was art that depicted, like... It was a character, kind of like Soldier and Ambi look-alike. It was another
Stay
character
alert
like that
and
looked
always
similar
be
to
ready.
those two, except she was electric-based. Alright, wait, actually Ambi's electric-based. What am I saying?
Where are you running off to, Astrid?
Now that I think about it, maybe it was just an alternate outfit for Ambi.
I'm your opponent. You are not worthy of speaking to me, Smet.
Oh, dude, yeah, she is a whooping ass. Okay, I need to figure out how do we purposely pop Astra. No, okay.
I'll take over now.
We fight together.
So unprofessional.
Dude,
Final warning.
okay, she's definitely not the fastest, but she's definitely in a faster class. And her wire allows her to have, like, a nice amount of mid-range, I'd say, as well as close distance. Dude, she's actually really good. I actually think I really want her. And she's fire type, I believe, so that's perfect. I don't think we have any high-speed fire type. So actually, both of them working in combo, I think, really works really well. But I think it hinges on having one fast character and then having Astra being able to pop in. Kind of like how Sukaku is like the heavy tank for Section 6.
The intel was right. You really can fight. So this is where your
Oh,
true
here we go.
strength lies.
Ooh.
Is a strong offense.
We get to see Shoulder, guys! Oh my god!
Company puppet.
This song.
Shut it. Don't cross the line.
Oh, we were able to combo into that.
Nothing reaches my defense. Neutralizing the threat. It's dangerous. Please stay behind me.
Okay. I need to get used to her. Some of her dodges is a little bit weird because she moves around a lot for her attacks. So sometimes when I'm in the middle of a combo, I might move in closer than I mean to. Oh. We were able to cue a secondary audio
Still
cue.
active.
So yeah, it does seem like these two characters do have like a special like synchronicity where we can switch between them in special moments for like special effects. Oh wait, and her coat's gone too. After you alt. How do we get it back? I wonder. Got that. Yeah! her hips are wider than her shoulders. Or actually her thighs make her frame, like, okay, yeah, that's wow. Just a bit of a rule for anatomy. Usually the hips align with your shoulders a lot of the time for women. That's how you get good curve on them. You get crazy curves when, like, you make the hips and or like the thigh, the upper thigh, larger than the shoulder width. That's how you get ones with BAM in them. Or some yeah. Am I rizzing right? For real, on God? I'm too old to say those words. Alright. And by the way, who the hell picked the color of that car? That is hideous. It's like, it's not pea green, or it's more of like a mint green, but it's like, bro, what? Yeah, I believe, Miyabi? Oh no, not Miyabi, oh, what's her face? The pink-haired woman from Section 6. I believe she was in a special strike unit in the military, or like, she was like in the military, and she was in like some sort of like elite unit, I believe, before she joined Section 6. I'm gonna bet she might have been a part of that. Plus, her hair has like the same, like, loop knot thing, too. She has the silver ring with the long strides. I think those two are connected somehow, basing it off of them both being very skilled and then both having like a similar hair ornament. Let's see. Let's go check the bodies of the people I just beat. Secret code number. Or incognitus. Oh, they called him the... Wait, what's his name? I don't think I ever really paid attention to what that guy's name is. Is it actually Tin Man? It'd be cool if they did, like, a whole allusion to Wizard of Oz in this place. Let's face it, whenever you do, like, weird worlds, whether it's, like, fantasy or, like, basically anything, you can always tie it back to either Alice in Wonderland or Wizard of Oz. Some way. Meet you at the Tin Man's place. Currently lying out. Oh no. Oh wait, there was... Your old buddy, air quotes.
Long time no see.
Oh, yo.
You seem to be doing well for yourself.
Same for you.
Me? I've had a couple of close calls, but compared to my old days in the organization, I'm much happier now. So what can I help you with? I'd like to repay you for saving my life sooner rather than later.
This communicator's been wiped. Can you restore the data in it? Even fragments would help.
Let me see.
I like that. Like, we've met that character, like that background character before. I like that they're actually using them more with other people and fleshing out their story in proximity to other people. That's cool.
Huh. So it fries its own motherboard after too many brute force attempts. That's some really advanced tech. What trouble have you gotten yourself into this time?
Did you get any useful intel?
Have some faith in your old buddy. I got a snippet of encrypted communication before the board fried. The record can't let Odium have it. Must separate. Don't let anyone find out Fugue. And the rest is gone.
Fugue.
Fugue? What does that mean? Forget it. I don't need to know. As long as you get it.
Can you see who sent that encrypted message?
Only the encrypted IP address. Let me trace it. Yeah, here we go. 192.453.18.300. Your look says it all. Is this bad news for you?
No, it's not bad news for me. But it's very bad for the person I'm trying to protect.
Wow, you really have been doing well.
Oh, what makes you say that all of a sudden?
Because you have someone you want to protect, no matter what. I'm kinda jealous. I still work alone. I've made some interesting friends, too, but they've saved me a couple of times, so I feel like I owe them, and it's kind of embarrassing. Otherwise, if I teamed up with them, we'd probably be unstoppable.
I'm a bit intrigued that you think so highly of them.
They're pretty famous on Internet. The name is Faithin. If you can't get a hold of me next time, try reaching out to them. Tell them you know me. Might even get a discount.
Got it.
That's all I got before the motherboard fried. I hope it's useful.
Very useful. You haven't changed. Still as reliable as ever.
Well, I'm heading back to my safe house then. I'll see you next time. And who knows when that might be.
Take care of yourself out there. But you've always been so cautious. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Oh yeah, what name do you go by now?
Evelyn. Evelyn Chevalier.
Evelyn. That's beautiful. And sounds real fancy. I go by Rain now.
Nice to meet you, Rain.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I really like that they're using the background characters to connect the more main characters.
Miss Yao,
How's it looking?
I've looked into it. The group that attacked us was indeed affiliated with Fugue.
Are they targeting the company or me?
Neither, but in a way, both. Fugue's goal was to get a hold of Yoran de Winter's record. Yoran's legacy cannot fall into the hands of an evil corporation like Odium. They seem to have recruited irrational fanatics for the job.
How did they find out so fast? I literally just found that record in the hollow.
Your movements are always watched.
Beep, beep.
Fans, reporters, and people who mean you harm. Even those close to you. The enemy's infiltration is deeper than you think. That's why we must be extra cautious.
Just a product propped up by capital, huh?
Don't let Fugue's slander or defamation get to you. You just need to stay true to your heart.
My heart?
I really want to shout, "Get lost!" at those big corporations like Fugue and Odium. My music is just my music. If only the world were really that simple.
Covering Yoran de Winter's classics in this concert was the company's idea. But you're the one who will bear the bad reputation for it. I fear that you may follow Mr. de Winter's path, becoming a victim sacrificed in the invisible struggle of opposing powers.
There's one line from Yoran that I adore. Every heart is a lonely note. His songs truly have a special power. On the night the old capital fell, I was huddled under a blanket in a makeshift shelter, wondering if my mom and dad had fled without me, or turned into terrible monsters. Even though I knew I was lucky to have survived. Even though I knew my life had been bought with someone else's. The person who rescued me told me, "Be happy, child. Live on with a smile." I knew I should stay strong, but I just couldn't manage. At that very moment, the shelter's old speaker started playing a song. Turns out that song was Yoran's. Without me noticing, the melody somehow melted away all my fears and loneliness. Tears fell, but they weren't sad tears. They were tears that cheered me up and helped me face the future with a smile on my face. I wiped those tears and realized it wasn't just me. Everyone who'd heard it rediscovered a connection between hearts after painful loss. It was Yoran who helped me realize the power that music has to deeply captivate the human heart. Every era needs its own songstress. People place all of their hopes in her, and she must bring them hope. If every heart is a lonely note, then I hope my voice can weave the staff lines of our times. Open the curtain, so hearts have no more divides. Let everybody's voice be heard, echoed, resonated, and stitched together into the most powerful melody in New Eridu.
This is gonna end with her doing a whole musical number, right? Yeah. Saw that coming. And also, like,
Music
another big one.
is magic.
True. Maybe I am enchanted by some kind of magic. It makes me believe that even I may be worthy of protecting this star's radiance.
Okay, so apparently they released like an animation of the two of them.
Guys, it's Astra! Wait, no, it's that really pretty manager lady from last time! She sent us an invite! It's an invitation to Astra's concert! There's even one for EOS. Wow, I never knew VIP tickets looked like this.
Alright, like I was saying, apparently they released like an animation of the manager and Astra together, and a lot of people took it as them being together, even though it was just like very vague and subtlety stuff, where it's just like, I haven't seen it yet myself personally, but it's like, they have never really done a lot of like romance, like overtly they are in a relationship kind of stuff in like any of the Hoyoverse games. So it's like, are they though? And it's like, it's cool if they are, but like, are they? Or are they just, like, kind of, you know, gay baiting on that one? I was like, we'll see. It'd be interesting if they actually do, like, more extensive relationship dynamics in this game. And not just with the main character, I mean between other characters as well. Where it's like, I don't know, we meet, like, Billy's girlfriend or something. It's like everyone just kind of has, like, friendships. And no one's ever really, like, dating or married to someone, you know what I mean? Like, there's no other relationship level really beyond, like, family, friend. And that always makes everything kind of feel, like, a little weird. And then, of course, there's, like, being married, but it's always like, oh, the main character's parents. Where it's like, yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, none of, like, the main characters or have any kind of, like, real relationship status with another main character or just any other character, really. Outside of family or friend status. It'd be interesting to see how they'd handle it if it was, like, a dating scenario kind of thing between two of the main characters. In terms of, like, canonical, like, in-story kind of stuff. That'd be interesting to see. Whether it's those two or, like, any other, like, couples of characters.
Oh, our place is too soundproof. I'm so excited I want to shout it out for all of New Eridu to hear.
Okay, chill, you two.
After all these years of unpaid work for Wise, I've finally gotten my reward. Protecting the world's last city can wait until after the concert. Astra is so nice. I really don't get why haters have to diss her like that online.
Ironic, because some people were, like, upset. I don't know exactly. I think it might have been the kiss that just happened. But apparently some people were all like, you were implying those two characters were together, but then in the game, it's like, that never really comes up. And it's like, yeah, that's like all the hoyoverse games. Everything is, like, implied. Nothing's ever, like, overtly in a relationship kind of stuff. As far as I've seen in these games. If someone can point to an actual relationship between two characters that are like that, like fully, like, cemented officially, then I'd like to see it. Because, like, and it's not just, like, those two characters specifically. It's just, like, all the characters are like that, as far as I can tell.
Haters dissing her online? What are they saying?
Burn them!
Fairy, can you look it up?
As of today, ever since the announcement of this astronomical moment, New Year's concert, discussions related to Astra Yao have consistently dominated the top trending searches, accumulating 8.26 million views. Negative opinions about Astra Yao account for 14% of all traffic, mainly focusing on the following points. Number 1. She's ugly.
Huh?
That's
outrageous.
delusional.
Sure, beauty is subjective, but calling Astra ugly is just absurd. We can't let them slander her like that.
Understood. 173,925 new accounts have been registered to launch a full-scale attack against all comments claiming Astra is ugly.
Hang on. Isn't that basically using superpowers for evil?
Yes.
No. Bad fairy.
Understood. 173,924 accounts have been deactivated. Comments have been deleted.
No! Let her cook, Wise. I think Fairy's right. When you can't speak truth to power, it's okay to use a few tricks here and there.
It's not
Agreed.
truth to power,
By
bro.
employing such measures
You are
strategically,
delusional.
Fairy can help Master become a god in New Eridu.
Okay, red flags, both of you.
Stop. We're not doing this. If achieving our goals involves wrongdoing, then it's not worth it.
Fine. You're right. For a few seconds, I felt like I had all of New Eridu under my control. Scary. Wait, weren't we talking about Astra? Where did we go off topic?
Other negative comments mostly compare Astra Yao to the late superstar Yoran de Winter. For instance, De Winter is a true classic, and Astra's nothing more than just an idol propped up by capital. How dare she try to ride on that legacy?
Astra is clearly a musical genius who's taken up De Winter's mantle. Her latest record proves it.
No point in comparing the two. They're both amazing. If Mr. De Winter had listened to Astra's songs, I'm sure he would have been impressed.
Haters gonna hate. They just have a chip on their shoulder or something. It's either this or some other dumb reason like those "she's ugly" comments. Which is exactly why we should hit them back. Hard.
It wouldn't be good if we caused trouble for Astra and Evelyn. Fandom feuds can affect public perception. Astra's been famous a long time. I'm sure they can handle it.
Okay, if you say so. You're too nice. But I'm still worried. Is it really okay for us to do nothing about it?
Ooh. Wow, Jesus. And you check the time and you think it's like, oh, it's been like, what, 20, 30 minutes? And it's been an hour, bro. Damn it. Yeah, I've said this a few times, but like, dude, this game would do so well as it's like CGI anime. I would fucking love that so much. Wait, hold on. Okay, let's take a second before we head out. Okay, we've just been outer straight. Yep, there she is. She's always hanging out in our shop. Into what's not. Alright, hold on, guys. Oops. Alright, actually wait, we have two different things. We have special episode, Dr. Belle, complete the current ongoing special episode. Okay, I think those are both kind of the same thing. Oh, yo, nice. Is there a Coliseum?
You must be Belle and Wise. Astra's told me so much about you. My apologies for missing the chance to thank you both in person last time. Welcome to Starloop Tower, my esteemed guests. Or should I say, Faithin.
Huh? Wait, how did you... Only like 1, 2, 3... It doesn't matter. Not many people should know who we are in the first place.
You've been pretty careful. Although in my opinion, there's room to be even more cautious. Please rest assured, my intel does not come from anyone who knows your true identity.
Then, how did you...
Just simple logic. Syncing with a Bangboo isn't technologically difficult, but maintaining connection once you're inside a holo? The only one capable of that level of in-holo communication is the legendary proxy, Faithin. Of course, the reason I could draw that conclusion was because Astra knew you were inside that Bangboo. As long as you're skilled enough at impersonating a Bangboo, you don't have anything to worry about.
Guess I'll have to get more tips from Eos on how to be a cute Bangboo.
You're already too good at being a cute Bangboo, Wise. If you get any better, it might start to get on people's nerves. From an outside perspective, I often think, sheesh, this guy really has no shame moving like that in Eos's body.
Anyway, Astra is very lucky to have your help. I hope we can continue working together. Given her position, she needs all kinds of talented individuals to...
Talented individuals? And these two are?
Mr. Hobson, what brings you here in person? These two are Miss Yao's esteemed guests, Belle and Wise. Allow me to introduce the Chief Governance Officer of Odium Entertainment Group, Mr. Hobson.
Guests of Miss Yao? You both seem so young and promising. May I ask which business you're associated with?
We run a video store on 6th Street.
I see. Well, Evelyn, since Miss Yao's esteemed guests are here, why don't you go attend to them?
But what about the security?
I'll handle it.
Understood.
That gentleman over there keeps staring at us. It's a bit unnerving.
Well, today's performance is unlike any before, with far too many variables to track. Hobson, I mean, Mr. Hobson, is naturally a very meticulous person.
So, what's so special about today's performance?
That's a secret. Just sit tight and wait for Astra's big surprise.
Uh-oh, he's glaring at us again. So intense. It must be tough working under someone like him.
Not at all. In fact, I don't work for him. I serve Miss Yao.
He even asked where we worked. When I told him it was just a small business, his face immediately froze. So intimidating.
If you had told him you were Faithin, you might have gotten a big smile out of him. For someone at his level, quickly judging others based on their usefulness is second nature. Anyone deemed useless won't get a sliver of his attention. It's practically a survival skill for someone in his position.
Astra isn't like that. If we're talking about level, then she's technically above him.
That's right. Despite her position, she never looks down on anyone. With all that talent, she never sees herself as special. That's why she's so precious. To be honest, before meeting her, I didn't think someone like her actually existed. At first, I kept waiting for her to show her true colors.
I know exactly what you mean. Who'd have thought the brightest star in New Eridu wasn't putting on a facade and was genuinely such a pure person?
Is it just me? Or is anyone else worried that Astra might get hurt by being her genuine self?
I won't let that happen.
Eve, help! Belle, Wise, you're here too!
What happened?
I just got scolded by the
bro.
He was furious. It was terrifying.
I'm sure it's not the director's fault. How's your final song coming along? You've blown through 20 deadlines we set for you, and today is the absolute final submission day.
Huh? Well, I can't just put out something ordinary for everyone, right? Once inspiration hits, it'll be fine.
So, until inspiration hits, you need me to take on the director?
Eve, you promised to protect me from any danger, right? Now's the time to save me from this berserk deadline-chasing director!
Sorry, but that monster's outside my jurisdiction.
Oh, how could you?
You two are so close. Belle and I always squabble like that too.
But I have to admit, we do have our fair share of actual complaints, too.
Evelyn, stop covering for her. She doesn't have anything ready. Not a single piece. What are we supposed to do for the final song? Improvise? Huh? What? Where'd she go? And how does she run so fast in heels?
Poor director. Looks like this time we're really going to have to push it to the last minute.
My dear Yoran used to be just like that.
Oh, you're... Astra, meet the special guest the company invited for your concert.
Lady De Winter, it's really you! I can't believe you're actually here. Having you listen to my performance in person, it feels like...
Please, just call me Tessa. Ah, so this record is... I know it's a tad bit last minute with the show starting soon and all, but would you mind if I borrowed it for a moment? Everyone's been saying that you're the rising star who will carry on Yoran De Winter's legacy. I'm truly sorry to say this, but to me, no one will ever replace Yoran.
Yoran's music has always been my guiding light. Without him, I never, ever could have made it this far. Oh, right. I'd also like to thank you in person. I've always wanted to pay tribute to Yoran with this performance, and I heard the company finally got your approval. I'm truly honored.
Pay tribute? Today's your debut show at Starloop Tower. Honestly, performing your own work would be more than enough. Yoran, he belongs to the past now.
No. Yoran's music transcended time and space. He's beyond amazing. Honoring him on stage at Starloop Tower has been my dream for as long as I can remember.
Well, if that's what you've set your heart on, then I wish you the best of luck tonight.
Okay, that was weird. The way that they drew her eyes, it makes me seem like something sus is happening with her. Maybe she gets too internet-brained and she's the one trying to kidnap her. He's just like, no one can replace him, so I need to murder you. This is kind of Neo Art Deco-y vibe almost. She reminds me of someone, but I can't put my finger on it. Like, the hairstyle and her personality reminds me of, like, another, like an anime character, but I can't remember who. Way too much anime.
clue from the coded message points to 8 p.m. Atrium Landing. Wow, such trust. They won't reveal the meeting details to a traitor like me until the last moment. It seems Fugue never fully trusted me from the start. No surprise they'd plant another mole in Odium. I'd do the same thing if I were in their shoes. With a double infiltration setup, if one gets exposed, the other one is ready to step in as a backup. Whoever made these arrangements is certainly a capable individual. I'll just notify Hobson about the Fugue attack. His people should be enough to handle it. There's still time. If I set up everything before Fugue arrives, I can block them off. I need to confirm the identity of the other mole as soon as possible. Mr. Hobson.
There's a security breach. We need to take care of it immediately. Where are you?
I need to speak with you as well. I've uncovered quite a few Fugue-related leads.
Oh, related to Fugue, you say? That's unexpected. Where are you right now?
It's a little hard to describe, so if my guess is correct, Hobson probably wants to take me out. I might as well use this opportunity to draw him and his men to the Atrium. That way we can block Fugue's attack. Why don't we meet in the Atrium?
The Atrium? All right, I'll wait for you there.
Finally. I can't hide it any longer. It's time to reveal the truth. Now that I've got Fugue's intel, I'll deal with the issue at hand first. As for who the other mole is, I'll have to play it by ear.
Alright, how's this gonna go down?
Evelyn A. Chevalier, former producer of Redo Lucky Star, then assistant director at Parquet Factory Films for 3 years, joined our company 2 years ago on Monica's recommendation. Very impressive credentials. Too bad it's not the real you, is it? Shields Green. An elite spy from the organization infiltrating the inner circle of our company's most valuable asset. How unsettling. Fugue's spy must be removed immediately. Wouldn't you agree?
Is this order from Miss Yao?
You don't actually think that woman has free will, do you? Like I said earlier, she's nothing more than a valuable asset of our company. There's no place for her input in the company's decisions.
I'm the one who has no place here.
Oh?
I know she'd never issue such an order, but still, I can't help but doubt. I can't help but be suspicious. I just had to ask. Even under the sunlight, what crawls out of the darkness is still just a shadow. You're not wrong. I am, in fact, a spy planted by Fugue.
I thought you'd deny it. Good. That saves me a lot of trouble.
But I'm not your enemy. Fugue simply hired the organization I work for. My relationship with them never involved any loyalty. Listen, I'm not the only spy Fugue has planted within Odium.
What?
You must know that the grudge between these two conglomerates runs deep. Do you really think Fugue would gamble everything against Odium on me alone? I only learned about their plan of action moments ago, and this is nowhere near the full scope of their strategy. What we should be doing now is
We? I'm not interested in figuring out whether you've actually switched sides or if you're just faking it. As for your intel, how can anyone know if it's legit or a trap?
But Miss Yao's safety...
That's none of your concern. Odium will protect its assets. We don't need outsiders to get involved. I'll look into the intel you mentioned. In any case, thank you for your service these last 2 years. Now!
If it's not an order from Miss Yao herself, I'm afraid I can't comply. Hobson, tell your people to stop.
We're fighting business assholes. Get that nice
Real
change up.
enemies are on the way. My only goal is Miss Yao's safety.
Okay, I think I might save up and try to get her instead of
Continue, and you'll have no mercy from me.
guys first.
Don't waste your time on me. Final warning. Fugue's enforcers are coming.
Ooh,
It's your
thanks.
job to protect Miss Yao.
That like rounds up a bunch of them.
Precision strike, initiate.
We've reached the area. What's going on?
So Fugue's people showed up. Listen up! Evelyn has been colluding with Fugue. Take them all down!
What's that shot? It was some JoJo ass shit right there. Minor JoJo ass shit.
Good evening. New Eridu. Are you ready? Then let me share the wonders of magic with you all.
Miss Yao.
Holy shit, the building's a transformer.
Damn! Traders are unreliable. Go figure. Traitor! Don't even think about running away. Take down all the Odium guys and that traitor.
I wonder how things are on the stage.
Oh, the Bangboo does ether damage, I just realized.
You even arranged people in the audience?
You thought this was the end? We're just the advanced team. As long as we hold off Odium security, our people can give them a real show.
Miss Yao? Miss Yao, can you hear me?
Dang it, why is
Control
my
room, do you copy?
dodging today so bad?
Communications have been cut off?
Traitor to the organization! Are you ready to meet your maker?
No, but I'm ready to meet Yo Mama.
The people from the organization. This is getting worse. It's all my fault. If only I had told Miss Yao my identity earlier. If the control room's been breached, I won't be able to handle it on my own. Astra is in danger. I need your help.
Danger?
Yes, but if you're willing to lend me a hand, there might still be a chance to turn things around. There's no time to explain. Just come with me. We have to break into the central control room.
Huh? Break into the central control room? Even though we have the fancy title Phaethon, we aren't exactly fighters. We might not even be able to beat Eos in a fight.
Evelyn, what's going on?
Sorry. I owe you an explanation, especially if I'm going to put you in danger. It's all my fault. So, that's the whole story. I betrayed Astra. Right from the first moment I met her. I failed to act when I should have, and that slowly led me to this situation. I'll never forgive myself.
The only one who can decide whether to forgive or not is Astra.
Like, what are we, like, what's...
That's right. The most we can do is bring you to her, plain and simple.
You too.
Like, this situation feels like, what? Are they gonna sniper off the stage? Like, what?
If we take over the central control room, Fugue's every move will be laid bare.
Not just that. While Astra powers Starloop's harmonic core from the stage, the control room manages everything else. Navigation, balance, and stability. If the control room is compromised, it'll be like a spaceship losing its bridge. The consequences would be disastrous.
We'll coordinate from the control room and fend off the enemies. Then, right in the nick of time, with all eyes on us, we rush to the stage and save the day!
Let's be realistic about our combat abilities. Most likely, it'll be Eos who saves the day.
Bruh.
Astra was right. You two really are interesting. Come on, let's go take the control room.
Let's go.
Fortunately, they're just unconscious. Who could have done this?
Huh?
Oh, that's a bomb.
This countdown. It's not a bomb, is it?
Classic move. Amit.
Can we still get through to Astra? Astra! Astra! Can you hear me?
Okay, I'm not fully understanding this. Like, okay, okay, these two corporations are at odds with one another. Is it like a mega corporation thing where it's like they're not just like music producers, it's actually like a much more larger company, and this is just one aspect of the company, and they're like at war with one another in like, you know, a dystopian cyberpunkian type situation? Or is it like legitimately like, oh no, they're just a music company and we're gonna take them down by bombing them? Like, bro, what? I seriously hope I'm misunderstanding this and this is actually like a lot more larger scope than it seems.
It's no use. Looks like the usual comms have been cut off.
We couldn't stop them. Damn it! How many people did they send to sabotage the show?
Leave the suspicious countdown to us, Evelyn.
Go! Get to Astra. Take Eos with you and stay on comms.
Got it. I'm counting on you two.
Director? Backstage? Control room? Eve? Can you hear me? A malfunction?
Christ.
This is
Oh.
bad. The next song is about to start. Oh, wearing a 40-meter long gown doesn't exactly make it easy to dance. I've got no other option. Luckily, I hid my outfit on the stage ahead of time. Otherwise, the next song would have been a disaster. The style just doesn't match that gown at all.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Hmm? What's that sound? Bullets? This song wasn't supposed to have
Jesus
bullet
Christ.
sound effects. But wow, that's so cool! Why didn't I think of this before? Huh? Why are these weird old guys rushing onto the stage? Ugh, my comms were cut off too. This is bad. Eve, she must be on her way right now. I just need to hold out until she gets here. A few troublemaking old guys aren't enough to cancel my show. Wait a minute. The tempo of this song is fast. What if I incorporate the fighting into the choreography? Perfect timing. The song's choreography is all yours now.
Yeah. Do you really think you belong here with that pretty face of yours? You're nothing but a puppet controlled by Denny.
Alright. Like, their, like, lines have been boring.
You don't deserve to carry on Yoran's legacy.
Like, pretty generic stuff.
This is just too much. I don't know how much longer I can take this. Do they hate me this much? So many people actually hate me? Those words, they really hurt. Am I being too greedy? My desire to reach every lonely heart. Maybe it was always an impossible dream. What? That won't stop me! Little by little, using the purest melodies, I'll captivate the world.
Miss Yao, please come to my side. Miss Yao, the people from Fugue have breached our security measures.
Yeah, because they're not just trying to poach your talent, they're just literally trying to straight up murder you.
It seems like this isn't just about causing trouble. Who knows what other plans they might have.
But my song needs everyone.
We must cancel the show immediately. Please come with me.
Leave this with me. Wait a moment, Eve. Don't forget about my audience.
Dang it. Oh my god.
My time to shine.
It's dangerous. Please stay behind me.
I keep messing up the dodges and like change outs with them. I do not know why I'm finding this so difficult to do. There we go.
Evelyn, Astra, can you hear me? The communications are completely down. I can only talk to you through EOS now. The timer is connected to the explosives.
As usual.
Explosives?
Has Fugue completely lost it? Starloop Tower is cruising right now. If it explodes, even their own people won't make it out alive. Wait. Fugue is just the scapegoat. The real mastermind must be someone else.
Their target isn't just me. It's all the audience here as well.
The thrusters. The explosive device must be connected to Starloop's thrusters.
Wise is already working on disarming the detonation device.
Is it doable, Belle?
Yeah, as long as it's software, there's always a way to crack it. The control room has the blueprints for all the thrusters and pipelines. We can do it. But I don't know if we have enough time. The countdown is less than 10 minutes.
Of course. God.
Having the desire to live is such an enviable thing.
Lady De Winter, why are you here?
You already know the answer. Why bother asking? I'm here because it's my duty as Yoran's widow. As the family of the deceased, I must hear the screams of the murderers with my own ears and see their repentance with my own eyes before I can go.
Murderers? I don't understand. Yoran, wasn't his death his own decision?
Suicide! What a convenient excuse. All they have to say is he committed suicide, and the murderers walk free and carry on with their own lives without a shred of guilt. And then they dump all the grief and pain onto the victim. If Odium and Fugue hadn't dragged Yoran into endless contract disputes over their so-called profits? Would he have been forced to leave the stage he loved so dearly in his final years? He watched helplessly as music drifted further and further away from him, as if sealed in a silent vacuum, slowly suffocating and losing all his brilliance.
Fucking stupid. Right? I hate the music industry. There's plenty of stories about people signing away their shit without like fully realizing it. And it's like, no, there's always ways to get around it. Right? And that he couldn't do it because of those two companies. It's like, no, fuck them. Write under a pseudonym, have someone else do the stuff for you. You can still create and be creative and do stuff. To halt your entire life over it is fucking stupid. Find a way to cheat the system. Or just better yet, never sign the contract in the first place, kids. Never sign the contract.
But I must thank Odium and Fugue. If not for their endless conflict and unwavering resolve to destroy each other, I could never have pulled this off. After all, what could someone like me, abandoned and left alone in this world, possibly achieve? I must also thank the audience who once adored Yoran de Winter. If you hadn't cast him aside so easily, if you hadn't scrutinized Yoran's every move with such harsh and critical eyes, if you hadn't hurt him with baseless speculation and cold, detached remarks, how would he have fallen slowly into that endless, dark abyss of pain until he completely lost the courage to live? I must thank you too, Astra Yao. There is genuine beauty in your voice. Do you realize you're nothing more than a money-making nightingale to Odium or Fugue? When the next nightingale hatches, you'll lose all your value, and everything you have today will eventually be taken away, just like Yoran, whose worth was stolen by your voice. You, all of you, you are murderers! It was you, all of you, who drove Yoran de Winter to his death! My most beautiful dream, my most precious...
Okay, you've completely lost your fucking mind.
True love. It's almost time. Oh, how rude of me. I haven't even given you all a proper welcome. 3, 2,
There's no time. If the engines get damaged.
1. Everyone, welcome to my late husband's funeral.
I'll use my thingy to protect everyone!
Miss Yao. How rude of you. It's not
Yeah, well,
over.
guess what? Your husband lucky that he killed himself, because you would have turned into a real fucking psycho later on in life.
The Starloop's lost power! What do we do?
That would probably just end up resenting him anyway.
The only song fit for a funeral is a requiem for the dead.
Okay, this took an insane fucking turn. My husband died, so now I have to blame literally everyone. Not just those involved, but everyone.
The best defense is a strong offense.
I see. Your singing only has power thanks to Yoran's legacy.
Yeah, and murdering a shitload of people in his name definitely doesn't do that.
You will fall.
You know, for once, I would like there to be a story where it's like this.
You're nothing more than a cheap imitation of Yoran.
You sound like the psycho's on the internet. She's not trying to replace the person.
Have you ever
You
felt
fucking
the
weirdo.
endless darkness behind the stage? continue to desecrate his dreams on this.
Once again, you're about to murder a shitload of people, as well as drop an entire building on a bunch of other people. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know about you, but I love when my loved ones are used as justification to murder a shitload of people. It's like you're fucking completely lost. Oh, boom. Nice. No, I could do that.
You and everyone understand. Your journey, the glory under the spotlight is nothing but a fleeting shadow. Still pretending. My plan couldn't have gotten this far without your help. Evelyn! Are you okay? Do you really think she's protecting you? How laughable.
She only got shot for you.
Your so-called bond is nothing but a facade.
What do you mean?
She's not the loyal partner you think she is. From the very beginning, she's been a spy sent by few to watch you. No! That's not true! Do you think she truly cares about you? No, you're just a tool she used to complete her mission.
The trust between us is something you could never understand.
Naive! Surrounded by endless manipulation and tangled interests. Do you really think there can be any genuine trust or real feelings between you?
And that would be applied to your own
Absolutely
husband, fuckface,
sickening.
if that's what
You're
you think.
A lapdog serving the interests of capital. While Yoran was alive, all of you fed on his soul. Now that he's gone, you're still exploiting his final voice for profit. He belongs to me. Give me back Yoran's legacy!
It's not what you think! Starloop Tower's harmonic core is powered by my singing. It has nothing to do with Yoran's works. I've been searching for this record because Yoran's voice holds an incredible power to connect hearts. His voice is a bridge, crossing all divisions and suffering. In our fractured, disconnected era, this kind of voice can mend the cracks and bring back long-lost resonance. You know exactly what I mean. I know you do! That night I heard Yoran's voice live was one of my most cherished moments. His voice carried us into another world, a sacred land of music. Before the concert started today, I told you this performance was my tribute to Yoran. You said he was someone who lived in the past. So now, I'll bring him into the future.
Stop dressing it up with fancy words! You have no idea what he went through!
Perhaps you're right. I never truly understood his inner world. But maybe you didn't either!
The Starloop is falling faster than earlier. Even if Aster can get the remaining thrusters to work, they might not generate enough power to keep us afloat. Based on the calculations, we might crash.
By the way, it's fucking insane to build a gigantic building that can fly through the sky, and it's powered by song? Terrible, terrible choice! What? Dumbest things I have ever heard. But it's like, whatever.
Do you hear that? If Yoran's spirit is out there, he's finally answered my wish. Fall! Fall! Starloop will shatter and the false dream will plunge into oblivion!
Let's face it, you just want to die and take people with you. And justify it. By using his death to do it. Bruh.
I'm sorry, Astra. I never had the courage to tell you. I'm a spy for Fugue. My code name is Shields Green.
What? But your hair is clearly golden leaf colored.
You're not bothered? I've been deceiving you from the very start. My entire existence is a lie.
What lie? That you didn't tell me your real name? You are you. The person in front of me is the Eve I trust, no matter what your name is. You're still the one who shielded me from all the noise, the one who protected me with kindness and resilience. I hear the purest melody in you.
If only I hadn't been too afraid to tell the truth. If I weren't so selfish, maybe none of this would have happened today.
There's no if. Everyone makes mistakes, but that doesn't decide our final destiny. The past is behind us, and the future is still unwritten. And the only thing we can firmly hold on to is the present.
Okay, I'm starting to not like Astra because she uses like this, it's not flowery language exactly. It's just like, sometimes the way she speaks is just like, no one talks like that. That's like if you were just walking down the street and you just met a person that just like speaks in rhymes. Like legitimately, it wasn't a bit. It's like, what the fuck is happening right now? It's almost like that in the way she talks sometimes.
Even if destruction is inevitable, we must face it in our own way, without regrets. Even if we're walking towards the end, we will greet it with the most beautiful melody.
The most beautiful melody? To greet destruction?
Yes, with fiery hope, using our final breath to shout and to sing. This is New Eridu, the last hope of human civilization. Even in desperate situations, we've survived time and again with inexplicable joy. Fate has favored us, after all. This time, we'll surely make it through again. Belle, Wise, Eve, will you sing the final song with me?
Improvising like this... it's not really my strong suit. You know I've never been good at singing. But fighting for you, I've never hesitated.
You're really just surrounded by like a stadium full of people in this moment, bud.
Falling! We're going down! We're all gonna die! It's all because of her! Shield's green!
How the fuck did they know?
You betrayed the organization!
Oh, okay.
And led us to a dead end!
Okay, I'm kind of annoyed
My name is Evelyn!
with the fucking like background
always
character's
thought-
voice. Like not voice. The background
I was
character's
destined to wander in the shadows, unable to find a way out.
Okay.
Like I was
Oh,
merely
Jesus
a
fucking
pawn
Christ.
in the
Okay, they
hands
keep
of
talking and not shutting the fuck up. So I'm just gonna say this. They've added way too much fucking dialogue into this, so
sealed
like,
off the path ahead
when
of
you're
me a
streaming this, you
long
can't
time
really
ago.
talk because they keep fucking doing this. And it's stupid fucking platitudes of, I was
Until
lost
her
in the
radiant
darkness,
starlight
but
pierced
then
through the
I met
darkness.
this person who's my shining light. It's like, yeah, I get it. It's anime and it's fucking cheesy as fuck, but I feel like they're really pushing it to another level here. It's like, you need to fucking chill out. And especially like the background, like, bad guy characters. Like, they keep, like, fucking talking and not shutting the fuck up, too, during the fights. And, like, they're just saying the same generic shit that's in, like, every video game that's ever been made. Where it's like, traitor! You're a traitor! We need to get the traitor that's a traitor! It's like, yeah, I got it. You can say it once in the fight, but stop fucking repeating it through the whole thing. Even through that little fight that we just had there, it's like, bro, like, everyone chill the fuck out and have, like, 5 seconds of peace. Like, yeah, say your line, and then don't, like, say line, pause. Continue saying more lines. It's like, just say the lines. We don't need dramatic pauses. If you have a fuckload of dialogue, get through the dialogue and stop doing dramatic pauses between it. It just makes it fucking annoying, bro.
Perhaps I'm no longer trapped by the secrets and lies of the past.
Yeah, you lied about that you were a spy. Okay, moving on. Like, get over it.
Perhaps
She forgave you.
I can make my own choices too.
She forgave me, but
Not
how can
just
I
for
forgive
myself, but for so much more,
myself?
for everything we cherish.
Well,
Yes. This time, no orders, no schemes, only me.
okay, this kind of reminds me of like,
I won't let fear keep me captive any longer.
yeah, okay. This feels like a hype up moment at the end of like an
Perhaps
anime
the
movie.
me of
Jesus
the past
fucking
wasn't
Christ,
worthy.
are you kidding me?
But the person I am now doesn't need to run and hide. You can make the ones who walk in the shadows start to believe again.
This is ridiculous. Okay, no more lines. Awesome. Like, the point we're supposed to get to is right there. That was way too much dialogue. For lightly walking, like, 30, like, not even, like, 2 feet. Come on. Yeah, it feels like one of those anime movies for, like My Hero Academia example. An anime movie for that, where, like, it's overly dramatic and, like, world-ending, and then we go right back to the regular show and no one ever mentions the situation that just happened. That's what this feels like. Almost. Where everything needs to be extra melodramatic and over the top. In this fucking spaceship powered by song. I'm sorry, I just snapped there, but it's just like they keep doing like a shitload of dialogue with annoying like dramatic pauses between it, stretching it out. It's like, just fucking say the thing. It's weird, it even feels like the mouth claps are like off on the Chinese singing. Like in the way that like her mouth seems way too open for like the level of like volume of her voice. It seems like smaller. But then she's like full open mouth like, hello. It's like, why is your mouth fully open when you're like barely whispering? Oh hey, we're bringing everyone in. Yeah, how about we don't have it be a giant fucking rocket ship flying over a fully populated city? Because, by the way, the engines were failing on that for way too long. We have to have had been way the fuck up into the sky for the amount of time the engines were failing. And we had one engine really left for a lot of that, so it was just like, how could we even really control that well? Is it crazy? Okay, I'm bagging on it, but like, I like their relationship and I like their setup, and I can't wait to see how they expand this like music team. Hopefully she goes solo or something. Although then that's kind of like antithetical to the whole situation of like, oh, well, if she could go solo so easily, then why didn't the other guy? You know what I mean? But it's like, yeah, she just tried to get murdered by that dude's widower, and it's like, she be psycho. You realize you could just quit your job. I know it's a crazy thing, but...
Understood.
Hey, what's up, Ash?
I've completed a full report on the case. Thank you for your cooperation, Miss Evelyn.
Oh yeah, Ash. I don't know if you saw my message yesterday. I didn't see your message until like I fully like got off. And I just need to say sorry like, it's a bad habit of mine calling everyone dude, bro, or man. I'm a grown-ass man, and I have a problem doing that, just calling everyone that. So my bad.
We'll take additional precautions regarding Lady De Winter's safety, given your concerns. She may have been the mastermind, but Juyuan would never allow anyone to take her life in secret. In fact, while in our custody, she might be in the safest place she can be. Despite causing significant trouble for your company, the thugs hired by Fugue were merely pawns manipulated by Lady De Winter, and had no intent to kill on their own. Once I have more evidence of the communication between these thugs and Fugue's higher-ups, I'll forward the relevant documents to your company's legal team.
Okay.
Your and Officer Zhu Yuan's attention to detail is incredibly reassuring. The incident involves a complex web of connections, and having the support of public security is a tremendous relief.
We'll also continue investigating leads related to the organization. Thank you again for the intelligence you've provided.
Eve! Miss Yao, you came in person? This is Officer Qingyi, who I've been troubling these past few days.
Thank you, Officer Qingyi, for bringing Eve back to me.
It's nothing. Miss Evelyn has hardly rested while helping us with the investigation. She's worked very hard.
There's one thing I'd like to ask for your help with, Officer Qingyi.
Please, go ahead.
This master copy of Yoran's legacy. I hope you can deliver it to Lady De Winter.
It's been going okay. Honestly, I stayed up like way too late and I got up just like a few hours ago. Story-wise for this game, it's been okay. It's been weird because it's like they really ramped up the melodrama for this specific storyline we're doing, so it's like kind of cheesy and but honestly to the point of almost just like this is funny at how like over the top like dramatic they're trying to be with some of the stuff. But it's been a chill day so far. Unfortunately, I've already been streaming for like almost 2 hours, so I'm probably gonna be getting off after we finish this up though.
I know I will never be able to see things from her perspective and
How about you? How's your day going?
fully understand her pain. But just like Yoran's voice has brought solace to countless lonely souls, perhaps one day it can also soothe her despair. From that show, Yoran said two things that left a deep impression on me. Though much has happened in the past and we cannot predict the future, I want to make a decision for myself in the present. I hope that everyone who has supported me will also stay true to their hearts and never betray their present selves.
Yeah, like that.
His
She
last
talks like that a lot.
performance has finally been published. Now all fans can listen to this legendary record. And this master copy belongs to her. Please let her know that Yoran has always been by her side.
Will do. I hope she can understand your sentiment and find the strength to move forward. We'll notify you immediately if there are new developments in the case. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other tasks to attend to. Farewell.
Yeah, it's a fun game. It's a chill game. Personally, I think you just play it and turn off your brain. Plus, their like CGI animation that they do in this is so cool. They like really combine in a lot of like 2D animation techniques with the 3D models. That's gives it a real character. Pretty cool. I think I went to bed at like 8 o'clock this morning. Oh yeah, and apparently there was a Xbox developer conference today. I still need to look into that. I think they announced some games. Which, by the way, they were also talking about, like, they're going to be porting over... Well, I don't know if this is still a full-on rumor or if this is 100% official. They've said, like, there's been rumors about this for, like, forever. But they were talking about, oh yeah, they're finally going to do Halo on PlayStation because Xbox, the console, is just, like, you know, plummeting. So I really want to watch the developer conference to see what's going on. Like, are you gonna try to pivot to like maybe a handheld console, or are they just gonna be straight up like, we're just gonna be like a games from now on rather than a console? Kind of like how Sega did it. Although at the same time, there's not a lot of things that Xbox holds IP-wise that's unique to Xbox, which is probably one of their biggest problems for like the last 2 generations. I mean, other than Halo, and like I said, I was just hearing news about them porting Halo over to PlayStation. Which honestly, for me personally, yeah, I've never been into Halo. But I know a lot of people are, so that's good for them. Ah, nice. Yeah, I was talking about this earlier, but apparently they released an animation that kind of vaguely implied that these 2 characters are together. And yeah, after that scene that they just had on that stage, it's like, yeah, they are definitely. But they're never actually going to confirm it because no one in these games ever can officially date or be with anyone, which is always super fucking lame. I would actually like to see what it would look like for a hoyoverse game to actually have like, not like a dating sim, I always joke about that, but like actual like more than we're just super friends, super best friends type relationships, to see how they'd write that. Because everyone's either friends or family. There's nothing else. Although let's face it, the internet art world already goes wild with that shit. They go buck wild. Twitter explodes every time they put out a new character. Yeah, I figured. Honestly, there's another game that just came out. I don't think it's made by the same company. Like, Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, Zenless Zone Zero, they're all made by the same company. There's a new game coming out of China called Withering Waves, which is also like free and very similar in like, oh, you can pull for characters and stuff. But apparently it's made by a different company, I believe. I've been thinking about giving that a try, since most, like all of the games that I've been playing recently have been like from that one company, hoyoverse, that's made like all these games. So I'd like to give another company a try and see like what they do different. Or if it's more of the same, but just from the guy over there. Honestly, China's been popping off like crazy. Like the hoyoverse has been exploding for like years now. NetEase has been popping off really hard, especially with Marvel Rivals. And now Withering Waves just dropped. Which I don't even know what company puts out Withering Waves. I just know it's not hoyoverse. It might be NetEase.
Miss Yao, since we're visiting, we should buy Belle and Wise a gift.
Oh, weird. The texturing on this, when you're at like an angle, it's like jittery.
That's right. I almost forgot. Good thing you reminded me.
Part of it's... Oh. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, plus in this update, they just introduced outfits. Yay. Honestly, I don't think I ever really thought about that, them introducing outfits in this game, but that totally makes sense.
The limited edition red velvet cake looks delicious. Ah, and that black tea I had last time was so fragrant. It'll be lavish. Belle will be thrilled.
Speaking of gifts, I also have a gift I'd like to give you, Miss Yao.
What's the Chinese equivalent of nani?
If you're curious, follow me.
I'm curious.
After the concert and we... oh my god. Yeah. After that concert last night and she landed the top of the building back down and it didn't, you know, explode, everyone got laid. You know, in the classic, we all just almost died. We need to celebrate life kind of way. That 100% happened in my personal canon for this game.
This place seems familiar.
Familiar, you
A
say?
parking spot.
That's about right.
This place is completely empty. But
The parking lot, yes.
why does it feel so familiar?
Because this is where the gramophone used to be.
The gramophone. That's right. That was the name of the shop. Yoran's final performance was held in this little shop.
Wait, you're telling me you're going to a parking spot where a building used to be, and you didn't use the record store, which is literally 2 spots away from this? Bro. Wow, that record store really got shafted.
It's been so many years. I'd forgotten the name of the place. How do you remember, Eve?
Because I was there too.
What? You were there too?
I was. But unlike you, I just stumbled upon it by chance. I heard music coming from the shop and stopped to listen for a while. Through the glass, I saw a group of passionate fans. Yoran's voice flowed out from the crowd. I didn't actually see him, just vaguely heard his voice.
Incredible. It's like Yoran's music had brought us together. Turns out, we've known each other for a long time.
It seems like you're fond of my gift.
This is all your fault, Eve. I'm about to cry now.
You were right. Music is a connection of hearts. Even across different times and spaces, we can still feel each other's presence.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like something she'd say.
Perhaps that's what Yoran wanted to bring us. A resonance that never fades. A connection that transcends time.
He's the interstellar of music. The one constant. Beyond time and space and gravity. It's love. Christ.
The only thing we can hold on to tightly is the present.
Yes. Only the present.
We've been walking for a while, and it's almost time to meet up with the Proxies.
Yeah, record store, right here. You could have given that backstory information to this place. Although, I guess...
Alright, let's go find Belle and Wise.
Actually, wait, that doesn't make sense because she visited the videotape store before. So she probably should have been able to recognize that.
And here we have Miss Fairy, the strongest AI around. Top-notch holo navigator with the sharpest tongue in new hairdo.
Ah, the strongest AI? Then... Fairy, on the wall, who's the best singer of them all?
You are. You always will be.
Ooh, she really is sharp.
Who would have thought? Astra's only gotten even more popular after the attack.
And on top of that, Odium Entertainment stock has shot up 30%. Their market value is now approaching 5 trillion dennies.
It's still far from enough.
5 trillion dennies isn't enough? Ugh, a number that big makes my ears ring.
Wise, knock it off!
I mean,
If I want to break my contract with them, I'll need to save up enough for the penalty first.
This is my fault, Ms. Yao. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't be in such a tough spot.
What are you talking about? We only let go of something as trivial as money in exchange for someone as priceless as you. Now that's something worth celebrating.
I know a great place to eat.
Perfect. I trust Belle's taste. It's gotta be
The
great.
noodle shop.
It's a rare day off. Let's go right now.
Literally next door.
Hold on.
Astra! Over here! Is there a special reason you chose to visit this store?
I've said it before. You can't just do things on a whim.
What should we do now?
Thankfully, the kind store owners can also help us run away.
To the minivan.
Sorry, folks. We're on vacation today.
Honestly, our minivan gets a lot of play. Although we have yet to have a minigame which requires us to be driving the minivan. Alright, she's in the usual spot where, like, we have our final conversation before the mission ends. Alright, and we'll check the videotapes on the shelf to see if there's any additional new thingies. Quests. Oh. Okay. Oh, alright. We're back. Alright. We're back! Alright, let's check this out. Anything new? Okay, we still have... Oh, okay. Yep. We have this to do. This to do. Okay, so this is the other new one. Looks like Ellen, I'm assuming? A little hard to tell. Oh, like her hair. Wait, interesting. So this was the last one that came out, but instead it's like placed here for some reason. Oh my god, that means there must be like shenanigans on like, canonically these all take place at a specific like, in between certain missions and stuff, perhaps? Ooh, okay, so I guess this takes place at some point when we're like in the desert a lot. Alright, next tapes. Dude, I love the artwork in this game. It looks so freaking nice. Okay, that one's a little bland. That one's tight. And then specials. We got that one. We've got that one. Now we have this. All of them are female characters for these ones. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, yeah. Like I was saying earlier, I think I'm gonna end it here. I think we're already at stream time. Oh, whoa, no. Okay, we are way past stream time. Jesus. Alright. I got just sucked into music. Okay, I need to remember we'll come back here, check all these out. Oh, hey, they got a little thing with the dude that they were talking about this entire time. Now we can actually see what he looked like. Okay, cool, cool, cool. We need to check that out. I don't think we really got enough for this. Oh, wait, no, we do. I'm torn. I need someone with ether power, which she has, but she moves slowly. Again, another character that moves slowly. She would be great for our ice build to replace Lycan. And yeah, of course, her manager is also going to be a character we can get, and I'm thinking maybe I should save up for her because she's super fast and agile, seemingly, and also fire-based. Although to be fair, today I was not doing my best in terms of like dodging in combat, and I can't tell if it's just me being off or if, I don't know, that character's kind of awkward to dodge certain moves, because it felt like when she's doing her attacks, they're like, some of them are a little more elaborate, and I don't know if you kind of get like stuck in the animation of the attack when you hit dodge or not. But it could have just been me. Could have been me. We need one more of that. Okay, I think we're gonna save up. Like, okay, how many days do we have for this? Okay, we got 20 days. Okay, we're gonna save up for a little bit, and closer to the end, we'll see how much we have, and then we'll see about maybe doing 1 or 2 pulls for her. But yeah, I need someone that does ether damage, because we really don't have. We have one person that does that, and she sucks. But Astra kinda isn't great as well. I don't know. It just seemed like when we were playing both of the new characters, it just felt awkward trying to switch between them. It just felt like I kept getting clipped by enemies. Yikes. But yeah, I think that is gonna be it for today, guys. Thank you for coming out and hanging out. Tomorrow we're gonna get back into Genshin Impact. Like I said earlier, hopefully the Lantern Festival will be kicking off, and we'll be able to go and do that. At the very least, Arlecchino is going to be available in the store, so we're going to be able to pull for her tomorrow, and we are getting her. Like, we have more than enough wishes saved up where we can bust out 100 wishes easily and get her. So, yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow. And then this weekend, we're going to get into the final stages of Final Fantasy 16. We played all the DLC, so we're just going to get back into the main story of that and possibly finish it up this weekend, hopefully. We'll see how that goes. Maybe some post-game, and like I said, after we complete it, the following weekend after that, we're going to start Suicide Squad. Yeah, that is the end of today. Thank you for coming out and hanging out. Like always, links down below for my X, Blue Sky, as well as links over to my YouTube channel where all my previous streams are uploaded and archived over there. Like I said, Genshin Impact tomorrow, Final Fantasy this weekend, but next time we play some more Zenless Zone Zero will be next Monday, which I think... I don't know, I'm going to play it by ear. I think we might just do an event instead of this story with Ellen. Yeah, this is Ellen's story. So I think next time we're going to do the event, and then on next Thursday, we'll start Ellen's story. So we'll have a break in between, because today was basically nothing but story. Yeah, that is it for today. Thanks for coming out and hanging out, and I'll catch you guys later. See you.